completely standalone synth drum machine and effects unit. To give you an idea, it's 4 bars that you program. So I'll just play you 4 bars right here. Hold on. And that's just 4 bars. It doesn't last very long, does it? But you get 250 of those that you program yourself with whatever you want. Is this on? Yeah. And to give you an idea, if you just wanted to go from one to the other, one 4 bars to the other, your set would last about 40 minutes, just under 40 minutes. But the performance side of it is muting and unmuting these various channels. And just building them up, breaking them down over time. And so in theory, it could just be you in a club, nothing else, just you straight into the back of the sound system, building up, breaking down your little loops over time. And you could hold an entire club like that for hours and hours. I'll just give you a little bit about the hardware itself. The synth engine, it's derived from the King Korg synth, which is, it's been out for about 18 months, that synth, and retails for around about $1,000. This will go on sale for about $350. So, I mean, you're getting access to some quite serious hardware in a really small, affordable box. I think Korg want this kind of kit in the hands of anyone and everyone to experiment with, and not to be priced out of that kind of equipment. I mean, as well as just a standalone live machine, they've teamed up with Ableton to have it kind of like an artist paint palette, with Ableton as the blank canvas. So you're sitting there, you're in your studio, you're mixing up all these sounds, kind of creating stuff that you like, and then you record it into Ableton onto your canvas, where you kind of rearrange it and tweak it a little bit further. And obviously, kind of having done that, you've basically written yourself a live set as well in the process that you can take to the club and just deploy it without any need for a laptop next to you, without any need for CDs or USB or any of that. I think I'm just going to let it speak for itself, yeah? This is something I programmed in for the demo bank, and I'm just going to play it off. All right, hold on. Start. I don't know if you can see that. So just kind of breaking it down now. And then we'll build it up into a next load of patterns. Kind of like you would in a DJ set. Obviously, I'm not really going banging here. It's just quite mellow, like clubby drum and bass stuff. But yeah, let's just build it up again. Ready? And you can just hold a sound system like this for hours and hours, and people just dance around it. The bass pressure it puts out is just really solid. You don't really get that out of a CD. You get it from vinyl. It's just because it's a real synth. Sorry, I'll just get lost in this thing forever. This is really addictive. And it works. I mean, I probably shouldn't have done. I've taken it out to kind of unlicensed nights to play with it and test with it, and it does actually hold a crowd. It will hold a crowd on the sound system for kind of as long as they let you, really. And you can make it as banging as you want or as mellow as you want. It's up to you. You just have to use your imagination for it, really. It's not going to make the music for you. It's not going to be put on someone else's tune, play it. I mean, it's very easy to seem like the most cosmopolitan, well-traveled musical genius when you've got the entire wealth of human musical knowledge at your fingertips on the internet, on a CD or whatever. But this is different. This is a bit harder. It's a bit more... It's for people that have been doing it a while, who really want to make their own music and get it out there. It's a bridge between people's studios and the live environment. And there really is, there's not that much else out there like it. I mean, there's Machine by Native Instruments. There's other things like that, but you're always chained to a laptop. So you could always, if you wanted, to stick on an hour-long WAV of someone else's tune, put your hands in the air, have a bit of a dance around. But this won't let you do it. Like, you actually have to do it for real with this. And it's worthwhile doing it like that. It sounds different. It works the sound system really nicely in my experience. You can crank it if you want. It won't distort. The levels that come out the back are similar to CD. The bass is astonishing, actually. It really is just a pure sine. Digital CD, it doesn't really matter how high-end you go. It's never really going to be pure speaker quaking sub. It's always, I don't know, be lacking something. And I mean, this is the stuff that I just like to use. I used the EMX one for a number of years. I got to tour the world with it. I got to make a lot of music with it for adverts and people whose music that I really liked. And I'm so glad they made another one, really. That's why I'm here, just to talk about it, because the previous one was basically responsible for me having a music life. I wouldn't have got it otherwise. I mean, I could have been the best DJ in the world, I would have never got anywhere, but that machine really put me into some very interesting places. And they really updated it here. I mean, each one of these pads can just be anything really. 250 drum sounds the kind of drum sounds that you get in old funk records, or I don't know. There's 250 of them. I can't go through them all. The synth engine, like I said, is from the King Korg, so it's basically a £1,000 synthesizer scaled down to fit into this. Yeah, these drums, Jesus. I'm just going to find it. Hold on. This is so boring, I'm sorry. I don't know if you can really get what this is doing, but I've used this in a few tunes recently, and it's essentially the kind of the classic EDM bigger than thou snare drum. And it's on here, and it's just, you get to tune it to your track. It's just the classic kind of Skrillex smack in your face kind of a snare. And it's on here, it's just, this is it. The kick drums, again, just, they've been so deeply saturated. When they programmed this thing up, they spent so long getting each little kick drum saturated perfectly. So it's wide and it pushes the system really heavily. All right, I'm just going to find another pattern to play you. Hold on. And I've got to try and find something which takes advantage of this this master effects unit they've put on it, which is basically you can run your mix on this into kind of a very basic mastering chain, which can either be a compressor or a mastering reverb or a delay, and obviously you get to control the settings as you go. Oh yeah, here we go. Running it into the compressor. This is heavy as fuck. It can really pump and kind of suck. Yeah, that's an old school compressed sound right there. That's basically it's the kind of, compression, right? This is so ubiquitous in modern day music. Like, it's almost impossible to make a tune without compressing the crap out of it like everyone does now. And it's on here, you can just do it. Take it to the club and it will sound as hard and heavy as any tune playing off a CD. Plus you have the option of just, it's your own thing, it's your own tune. It's not someone else's thing, it's not your tune printed to CD. Like, you can call yourself live after your artist name when you take this thing out and do it without really, without anyone batting an eyelid. It's for real. They only really announced this last week, so it's still kind of in the development stage, really. But my inbox was absolutely swamped when they announced it, because I used the previous one. There's a really big community around this. It really is a tribe, like the Electribe tribe. So many people use them and still use them to this day. Like, there's a whole family of these machines, and this will be really well received. It doesn't matter if you don't want it or not. There's a community out there that will take it and embrace it and use it. And we'll put on big raves using this machine, just cabling this thing into the back of their sound systems and just doing it for real. It's a tribe of people making real electronic music. Because electronic music, it is a real thing. It isn't just some records on a turntable. It's stuff like this. And it harks back to the days of Kraftwerk, really, where it was just a few guys and a few synths playing this stuff directly. I'm going to pick a pattern at random here. I don't know what it's going to sound like. I have no idea. Open car 1. Okay. Oh yeah, whoever's made this is a house man. Oh yeah. Oh, I love your haircut. That's heavy. that's just legit house, straight out the back. And you could have, yeah, you could do a set of just that for as long as you wanted, really. All right, what's this? Mansion. So this is all quite new to me. I haven't been through everyone else's programs yet. Let's try this. Hold on. 2 minutes? I don't have very long. I'll just play stuff out the back of this. Hold on. Jungle 1. Yeah, this will do. This is another one of mine. Hold on. Oh, wait. Just listen to the sub on this. That's bass. I think it speaks for itself, personally. They didn't need me here. They could have just played it. But unfortunately, you do actually need a person such as me to actually play it. It won't just do it by itself, unfortunately. So I don't know. I think it's really pretty. I think it looks great on stage, and it really works really well in the studio. And I think I've fallen in love for the next 10 years at least, like I did with the last one. But yeah, I'm James Pullen. Thanks for listening, and yeah, keep in touch.